why you have like these things, like what is that even? These things are like another level, natural psychopath. It finally happened. They both need this. What? Or souls within Mari? Ren might be like actual descendant of Mercurius. It depends how far in the past it is. Nothing suspicious about that. Like I said, like 100 years old or like older even. The hair color doesn't match. So he called her a sister back in the day, but she was not his sister really. Hi, PocketWatch here. And it's about time for an episode of this era. If you wonder why I'm like that, that's because I just talked 5-minute intro and I forgot to record. Okay, anyway, short story long. You gave me a good point about the amusement park, why Ren is like even hearing the ghost voices in the amusement park, because how the thing got opened is basically Christoph taking the Lisa Hart to the amusement park, and with just her life he opened the swastika basically. So there's no reason for like kids like dying there or like people in general, so why he's like hearing them? It's probably, I have a feeling like it's probably like some souls from the past. It's not like something recent, it's just like souls from maybe from even before the amusement park was there, maybe even from before the city was like created, who knows. But anyway, I think like these were like some like past souls or something, and Ren is like so deeply like connected in like this spirit world or something, so he actually can feel them and hear them, maybe something like that. So yeah, I talked some other bullshit probably along the way, but yeah, let's just go to the episode. We went back to the club after our date. Shiro and Honjo then went off somewhere else, saying that saying they had things to take care of, leaving me and Kasumi alone in this room. And also you let me know what the title of this chapter is. That's also cool. Like it could represent like of Kasumi getting to know the truth, true, because it's like mirrored without I forgot the word. I know what it means, but I forgot the word now. Sorry. It could be metaphor for this, for Kasumi actually learning the truth. Could be. I'm not sure about this yet, because it's like I'm not kind of convinced it can like apply to Kasumi really. But maybe it kind of makes sense. It was hard to start a conversation in that environment. Perhaps because the room was too quiet. I would be unable to calm down for a while, perhaps because Kasumi seems a bit ill at ease. It was her who ended up breaking the ice.
ねえ、レン、そっちのソファー行っていい？
Sure. Kasumi had been sitting on a different sofa up until then. Maybe she asked because she didn't like the distance between us. Yeah, probably.
別に構わないけど。
Kasumi smiled happily, got up from her sofa, and sat down next to me. Aww. That's so sweet! I got a little embarrassed and turned away from her. Aww. Look at Kasumi, she likes him. Wow, that smile. Ren is just annoyed by this whole situation. Also, what's wrong with your, like, shirt? I swear. Why, like... I don't know, it's like not my style. Like, why you have like these things? Like, what is that even? Kasumi have a cool shirt though. Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah. I got a little embarrassed and turned away from her. Just then, Kasumi leaned against my back, resting her cheek on it. Perhaps it was the silence that set the next series of the events in motion.
俺、お前に一つ言っとかなきゃいけないことが。
Finally coming out with truth, huh? I wonder, like, because Ren is not aware that she remembers. Probably, right? Right? She remembers. So, yeah, he will be unsure if he can, like, tell her the truth about, like, her murdering people and stuff.
桜井と付き合ってるとか言うの嘘だから。
Yeah, that's pretty obvious at this point.
ああ、それ
Kasumi laughed as if to say I knew.
いくらなんでもちょっと無理ありすぎだもんね。
Well, she had a point. I broke out into a wry smile as I considered how improbable it must have seemed.
怒んないのか。
まあ少しはだけど、レンとしては優しい嘘のつもりだったんでしょ。
White lie. Oh yeah. Also, she said Yasashi, so technically it could be translated as not white lie. What's the other word? Gentle lie. Oh. I wonder what color that really was.
私だって同じだし。
Oh, what did you lie about? I mean, you remember, so that's your lie, I guess.
ねえ、レン。
なんだよ。
あのさ、いろいろごめん。
なんだよ、その大雑把な謝り方。言われた方は
that's very vague.
なんだかわからないって。
Kasumi felt quiet. It seems she was in the mood to explain. But you know what? When I'm reading like Dies Irae, I have a feeling like this game have more potential for wallpapers than even Muramasa. I have a feeling like I enjoy more Dies Irae wallpapers, like in the amount in general, than I did in Muramasa. I don't know, maybe that's just my feeling. Don't get me wrong, like Muramasa had like freaking amazing art and wallpapers. But this, like, these things are like another level. But even so, Kasumi bore some sort of burden regarding me. At least some of them. Maybe because like Muramasa's like a little bit less resolution. Yeah, because these are like more crispy, if you know what I mean. Muramasa is kind of like, it's not like a remake or anything, and this is like upscaled game, so it's probably because it's like better quality overall. I think that's why I have this feeling. Because I still like have only Muramasa wallpapers right now on my PC actually. Like I made like whole folder and just like put like almost all the CGs. Maybe not all the CGs, but most of them. At least that is what her behavior seems to indicate.
ノーヒントかよ。お前昔からそういう反則っぽい謎々好きだったよな。
Red face is amazing. So I decided to just play along with her without praying. I would go along with her flow, the way she wanted it. That was my way of showing my male etiquette. Though if it were Shiro, he could probably just speak normally without getting embarrassed.
それも含めてごめん。
余計わかんね
今の気持ち的にそういう方向性ということで。
え。まあ、わかった。
私らしくないかな、こういう。
そんなことはないだろう。だいたいお前らしさって表現もどうかと思うぞ。らしかろうがらしくなかろうが、かすみはかすみだ。
Aww. God, that was so corny. Even so, I didn't feel her laugh. She just kept clinging to me like a glue, as always.
ねえ、レン。必ず帰ってきてね。
Hell yeah.
覚えてるのか。
I felt a cold sensation run through my back. That's right. I had told her that before. It was right before she fainted on that night. She fated that fated night when the guillotine was transferred from her to me. Okay, I didn't remember that, so good that Ren pointed that out. I swear I'll be back, so if you could watch my place, I would appreciate it. Words I thought she'd forgotten.
覚えてる。でもさ、なんだかそれってプロポーズの言葉みたいじゃない？
Okay. She seems bashful. There was no gloom in there at all. Not even a shadow of the past I wanted to forever keep Kasumi away from. I must have been reading into things too deeply. There were probably some random fragments of the memory of that night that remained in her, and that just happened to be one of those. The amusement park, under the blue sky, the chilling northern winds, the weight pulling on my left arm, and Kasumi's smile, her smile, her smile. If she even remembered all that transpired on that night, then there was no way she or anyone else in her shoes could smile like this. And she still smiles regardless. That's kinda make me worried, you know? Because that means either Kasumi is like cold as hell, or like, I don't know, she's just a psychopath, like natural psychopath. And she's just like, yeah, whatever, I just murdered everyone, I just recognize that now. Yeah, she got scared, like, and like passed out when Rusauka told that to her, but that was like a shock factor. She might get just used to this. Or something. Or she just like, is very understandable, and she's just like, oh well, Ren tried to protect me, so, you know, it is what it is.
あ、こら、なんとか言えバカレ。
Her face dyed red, as though she was flustered. Kasumi was a ray of sunshine that I never wanted to
ちょっ
lose.
と、
Yep.
何黙っちゃってんのよ。
I swear, I'm still like hanging the flags on Kasumi. I'm still hanging the flags on her. I said like in the very beginning of the story, like in like few episodes in, that she must like die at some point for Ren to like awaken or something, but he awakened already like third degree, so I don't know why Kasumi would die. But they still like keep calling her like she's my sunshine, I cannot lose her and stuff. So like all of these things are like death flags for me. So I
別にそう思ってくれて構わないけど。
ooh. Okay. Nice, nice.
なんだよその反応は。嫌なのか。
そんなことない。そんなこ
Yeah.
と。少し嬉しすぎて。
俺は恥ずかしい。
ねえ、レン。こっち向いてよ。
Oh. I turned around to see Kasumi's face right in front of me. We could feel each other brave at this distance.
レン。
We called each other names, then closed the distance. Oh, okay. Let's see. Nice! Finally! It finally happened! Okay, I like this. I like this episode. Finally happened. We've waited for this for a while now. We knew that would happen sooner or later, right? She didn't die before, so yeah, she still had the chance. Our lips touched gently. I'm feeling like I heard. Okay, first of all, judging by this, what I see now, there must be the age scene of this. There must be just no way that it don't follow up in the game into like other stuff. And from what I heard, like before I started like this irae, like everyone like was like telling to me like the scenes in general in this irae, the age scenes, are like whatever, and like, you know, you can just like check them out later if you want, but like not important. And apparently Kasumi scene is like actually the only one that is good, apparently. So I don't know. You can go to Discord and show me it, I guess. That's apparently the only good scene from the ones that got like scrapped from the, you know, the Steam version. That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe you have different opinion. Let me know in the comments. I could feel her warmth and scent slowly soak into me as I felt like I was melting into her. Her fine sides felt comfortable to the skin. I gently slid my tongue into her. Kasumi's mouth accepted me in, and our tongues frantically wrapped around each other, as though unable to bear a moment of separation. My tongue felt like it was going to melt in her mouth. Our saliva mixed together, a moment of peace. We might not get another one, so I treasured this period of tranquility while we still had a chance. Finally, we broke off our long kiss. So yeah, probably like from that kiss to this, that was just like cut off. That's my prediction. I found it very hard to let go as I stared at Kasumi. She looked right back at me with a bit of embarrassment, yet also dearly.
変な感じ。
I really like this scene. We needed some kind of like lovely scene like this. This is wholesome. I love it.
幸せな気分。
Like, it started to get like dark and like really like serious. So I'm really glad that we have Kasumi, who's like basically anchor of like sanity for Ren and for us as readers. Like, great.
そっか。
ねえ、レンは
Kasumi gazed at me with the moistening eyes. My childhood friend had perhaps never looked as lovely as she did at that moment.
俺は
Kasumi anxiously awaited what I had to say. I gently ran my hand through her hair.
なんか照れくさいな。
I tried to gloss things over, but Kasumi, who had totally caught up in the sensation of having her hair stroked, only frowned in response.
もうちゃんと言葉で言ってよ。
Okay, so maybe the scene just will happen.
かすみ
Or maybe this is already changed.
レ
Who
ンの
knows?
言葉で
Anyway, somewhere at this
安
point.
心させてよ。
Put my mind at ease, huh? I guess that makes sense. That's what just Kasumi said. Put my mind at ease, because if they go to dive into like pleasure, I guess, then she can like forget the, at least for a while, like the horrible things that happened, and she can like put her mind at ease as well. At this point, like they both need this, I guess. They are not like badasses like Shiro and Ellie. I couldn't just try to laugh off a serious request like that. I felt Kasumi warmth as I slowly ran my fingers down her nape of her neck. Yep, so the scene is going to happen, okay. She wasn't always a cheeky and high-spirited girl. No, what I now saw before me was the endlessly mesmerizing woman. Putting her mind at ease was my duty as a man.
俺も幸せすぎて怖いくらいだ。
レン、
お前のそば
This is awesome!
絶対離れないからな。
She's going to die. I was sure that my face was beet red as I said that. But instead of teasing me, Kasumi just regarded me with serious eyes. Or maybe I put the flags only because the last novel before this irae I read Murabasa. Maybe that's why I see the flags everywhere.
私も一生くっついてる。レンが嫌がったって
Aww,
離れないんだから。
amazing. Let's go. Maybe it will end actually with them getting married at the end or something. That would be amazing actually. I would love it. Kasumi gently closed her eyes. We held each other as our lips found their way to each other once again. We held each other tightly, our arms filled with our desire to never be apart again, no matter what happened. At the same time, I swore I'd keep her safe from anything, be it human or demon. We just kept holding each other. If you think about this, Shiro and Ellie are probably looking via camera somewhere. Okay, they're giving dots, so this is the part I skipped. Pretty obvious at this point. Kasumi giggled as we held each other, our bodies fitting together like jigsaw pieces.
なんだかとっても幸せ。
Aww.
地獄に落ちてもいいよ。
What? That was... what the fuck? Okay, that was a weird declaration. I felt an indescribable feeling of discomfort at Kasumi words. Yeah, not only Yuren. What did she just say? Did she just say something about going to... Did she say something about going to hell in peace? Okay, what? Why hell? Okay, I'm worried now. Wait, what? Okay, she sleeps. But the only response I got was her sleeping breath. Maybe I did misheard her. No, you did not! After all, I couldn't even imagine Kasumi of all people saying something like that. I mean, we had in the backstory of her that she cannot, like, handle things like that, right? Her mind cannot handle it. So maybe she's, like, on the verge of breaking, actually. No, Kasumi, don't do anything to yourself, please! Oh my god. Ah! Okay, now I'm scared about Kasumi. The only one here whom those words should apply to was me. I held Kasumi's slender body close, feeling her warmth against me. Weight and warmth against me. Right then, I made a cliched, yet earnest wish that this moment would last forever. Wholesome scene with some... typical me, as always. We are ending the parts like... God damn it. We are ending the part when, like, I'm in the middle of, like, recording. Typical me. Okay. I guess I will need new translation for the chapter soon. Also, oh yeah, this is like amount of people there. Yeah. Yeah, so we lost 4. Spectrum sin macula. Speculum sin macula. I will probably upload some extra episodes during the week, you know? Like, this series is relatively easy to, like, upload. It's not giving, like, much of the fuss about, like, music. So, maybe it's, like, I would, like, put, like, more than 2 episodes per week. Who knows? I will try. There were 2 kinds of dreams. Those you realized were dreams from the start, and those you didn't until you woke up. Makes sense. Either way, it didn't change the fact, the way that the events of the dream were beyond the dreamer's control. What set them apart was whenever or not the dream felt strange to the dreamer. And this thing I've been seeing now was without a doubt the latter. Okay. Something was swaying in front of me. Oh, this is this soundtrack. Yeah, okay. It's been a while since we heard that one. This is so good. Something was swaying in front of me, like the silhouette, staring at me. What? No, who was this? Every human shape I saw was so horribly tiny. Oh, wait, he sees children. Again, but this time it's in the apartment. Maybe my theory was wrong. Oh, I know! Oh, I just realized. I know what it might be. It might be the children that Mari killed in the past because of her curse. Maybe she touched some children, like, you know, like children were trying to play with her and like held her hands to her, and she like patted their heads and just decapitated them or something. Even by accident or anything. I mean, Mari didn't even like realize that, right? Oh shit, that might be like the memories from Mari. Oh, or souls within Mari, actually. Oh, that's dark. Children? Who were those children? Were dozens, hundreds, no, maybe over 1,000 children around me swaying. They started speaking as though they were singing. Okay.
だけここに太陽はないけれど、僕らは太陽じゃないけれど、だからこそ泉は緑で、ムッターの色に染まっている。僕らの色に染まっている。
Our color.
ねえ、愛してる。 ねえ、抱いてくれる？僕らが必要。
That's kind of creepy.
僕らが怖い。
Are we wanted?
ここが僕らのお家だから帰りたいなんて思わない。ここが僕らのゆりかごだから。永遠なんてわかる。だけど永遠にここにいたい。ずっとここが僕の家。
We want to be here forever. Like they understand that they died and they're like inside of Mari? Or what are they? Huh, okay, this is actually getting like very interesting.
ずっとここにいるみんなが兄弟。
Guess you can tell that because like all of you are dead.
緑の泉で僕らは遊ぶ。
Found.
緑の僕らは太陽じゃないけれど本当の太陽が生まれたらきっと僕らは消えてしまう。
So basically they're calling themselves shadows. Because if the sun rises, shadows disappear. I don't understand the word they said. The childlike voices seemed cheerful, yet for some reason my heart ached as I listened to them. The one thing I didn't understand was that they meant no harm. In fact, they seemed rather friendly. They all spoke as if I was their friend, one of them. I didn't know how that makes sense, nor did I want to. Yeah, this is weird. And at that moment, I experienced something I never thought I would. I felt unconscious inside a dream. I felt unconscious inside a dream. Dream sequence? Let me tell you a story from my past. Okay, whose past? A memory of a certain family. A circumstances. Skeletons in the closets. Common to any household. Wait, what? How is that common? Yet kept sealed under the veil of darkness. They were sensitive to these things, and could not leave a pure soul that had been wounded unchecked. Let's take a closer look. We have a lone boy here. That guy looks like Bren, kinda? Wait! Okay, new idea. Ren can hear the voice, like... Maybe Ren don't know, like he's like... Because Ren is like chosen by Mercurius as his like replacement, right? And they checked Ren's background and he have like... He's like not pure Japanese, he have like different like people inside of him, right? Or something like... I'm not sure if I remember correctly that. But anyway, regardless, Ren might be like actual descendant of Mercurius, if you think about this. Because LTO members live for a very long time at this point, right? So what if Ren is actually like some kind of like descendant from Mercurius, and his like family in general is like have like this foreshadowing power, and like connected to spirits, something. I'm going into like total fantasy now, but I guess it is fantasy and cool at the same time and stuff. So yeah, it might be weird. Is it going to be about Mercurius' family? Okay. Oh, god damn it. Game, please help. Oh my god. Okay, now it works. He lost his parents at a young age and was taken in by the family of one of their friends. But was that really the truth? The boy was young, and not only did he have no memories of his parents, he didn't even know their names or birthdays. Okay. Are you Mercurius? Are you young Mercurius? Maybe? He was given no choice but to believe the backstory, which was only latently imprinted on him. That was hardly an unheard of situation. In the end, he was told who he was by those who now call themselves his parents, and he believed it without question. Or maybe it's Ren. I don't think we had like Ren even ever telling if his like parents are like you know, his original parents, or maybe he had like replacement parents or something. I don't think we ever get that info from Ren, so maybe it's Ren? No, it's not Ren. He have like black hair. This is like literally like, I have a feeling like this is Mercurius. But it doesn't make sense. Wait, he have two modern like, look, he have like shirts and like shirt. It's like too modern. It's not Mercurius. It can't be Mercurius. It's too modern clothing for Mercurius. Mercurius is like at least like 100 years old, just like the rest of the LDO. And I assume he's like even older. Well, question, if one removed the emotional circumstances of the matter and only judged it through reason, they would have realized just how vague that information was. However, there were very few children in the world who would ever be to be able to take such an objective stance with their parents. In the other words, it was extremely easy to have children believe fabrications, especially those pertaining to the roots. Pertaining to their roots. And that was what happened to this boy. A peculiar but hardly difficult situation to design. An immoral act that was literally like taking a candy from the baby. But parents or guardians shouldn't be able to commit such a malicious act. People tend to overlook such cases because this type of common sense had been installed into our society. A trap that lurks within our day-to-day lives. Of course, it took some effort to hide those sort of things from the eyes of the public, but was hardly an impossible feat. It was a problem that could influence the person's entire life, yet, most of the time, it was difficult to prevent. Even though everyone would agree that people who took advantage of each situation were weak beyond salvation. On the outside, the boy was welcomed into the family with open arms. At the very least, his foster mother and a girl at the same age as him, or at least that was what he was told, were fond of him. Oh shit! New thing! Oh! Okay, new idea before they reveal anything. What if... It depends how far in the past it is. But this is the boy and he had like foster mother and girl at the same age as him. Or at least that's what he was told. What if this is Sakurai family? What if this is Kain? What if it's brother of Kei? Oh shit, we might get actually backstory for Sakurais again. I mean, we had just like backstory from Sakurai like talking, but now we can like actually got a backstory like how her brother ended up as the Kain. Okay, I'm fine with any of these backstories. If this is Sakurai's, if this is Mercurius, if this is Ren or something, I'm fine with any of these. But even if their affection was genuine, who could say they really lived in the same environment as him? What about your parents, your siblings? Are they real deal? What about your husband, your wife? Did you really choose them out of your own will? No one doubts things like this. And this is why there are people who take advantage of that fact. Also, I think I might have fucked up my recording. Yep, I fucked up my recording. So I hope nothing wrong will go. Yeah, I cannot really adjust any audio at this point, you know? I've actually recorded everything on one track by mistake. I forgot I changed my settings. Even now, the boy memories of that time were considerably vague. He couldn't remember the things he did day after day in detail, and perhaps he was better off not remembering. He had only one vivid, yet unforgettable memory. Okay. Wow, his face is like, yeah, whatever. Wow, okay. Oh, his foster father dying before his eyes. No, to be more accurate, of him being murdered. It had been the boy's own friend who had done it, and the boy himself helped cover it up. Okay. Guess he didn't like his father. They were two boys of tender years of the time, although one could say that they matured quite early. Perhaps that was just one of their talents. They made his death look like an accident. The deceased was not one to get drunk easily, but anyone was capable of getting a bit tipsy and messing a step climbing the stairs. He had just been unlucky that there had been a blade lying at the bottom that stabbed right through his neck. Yeah, that's a coincidence. Sure. No one was surprised. Sure. Nothing suspicious about that. After all, there was hardly a room in this house that had no sharp object displayed on the wall. Okay. Why you keep sharp object on the walls? No one suspected that children could have been the real perpetrators. After all, on the outside, they had been a perfectly happy family. A fact they used their advantage to veil the truth. The thing that had surprised people was that the seemingly harmless man had been hiding a secret passage that led underground in his room. Okay? What they found at the end had been a room that looked unkindly like mad scientist laboratory, straight out of the horror movie. The boys weren't even the ones who discovered the body. They had been found having a connection to the lab. They would undoubtedly become suspects. As such, they feigned ignorance. Boy's friends had first acted exasperated and annoyed by the idea, but in the end he acquiesced. The man whereabouts, who until then was though of having disappeared, only came to light when the scent of rotting flesh began to fill the house. Oh crap. Years later, his friends told the boy he thought they left the body to rot to make an autopsy more difficult. Perhaps it was so, and that was why he regretted his choice. He didn't know whether that was the right thing to do. He hadn't covered the incident up out of his self-preservation. It wasn't like he'd been the one to actually kill the man. He hadn't felt scared of the crime at the time, but neither did he do it to protect his friend. Okay, so I go back with my things, so it's not Sakurai backstory. I go back to my Mercurius idea now again. That's not how we got presented Sakurai family from K perspective. Unless she hides some stuff from us, still hiding. It seems his friend was openly proud of his deed, and that he forced the boy to make the choice. For one, the whole thing came to light. His friend would undoubtedly blunt state his motive if only asked for it. What would happen as a result? Everyone would fall apart, the boy's entire family. His friend told him that the family had never existed to begin with, but as long as there were those who believed it had, the boy had to do everything within his power to protect it. He had chosen to cover up the incident and succeeded, but in the end, had that really been a good thing? Could he really say he had not ashamed at all? She's had. Oh wait, that was the voice acting. Voice acting. Oh, come on. As a result of foreign substance had mixed in within his family, with his day-to-day life, one that carried the unreal stench of decay and death. His friends said it had been the way to deal with, the way to begin with. But as long as there were those who believed in the fabrication, the boy couldn't let it be destroyed. Though his friend had done the killing, the boy himself was no less the murderer in the sense. It would have been put him at ease if he had been able to pass the killing off as a disappearance. But that had been impossible. Passion could only drive a child's limits so far. And so, He regretted his actions to this day.
違う違う違う違う違う違う違う
That's not Ren voice. I don't know this voice, I think. What should he have done? What could he have done? Should he have said something? Should he have remained silent? Even now. Yes, even now he didn't know what he should have done. So this boy is alive, basically. So this is not Kain. So that's what we understand, basically. So it might be Mercurius, but still, he's closer to modern for Mercurius. Mercurius should be like I said, like 100 years old or like older even. Huh. He would have to come to a conclusion someday, as much as he was scared of that day coming. If only time would stop, if only that moment would last an eternity. Though, he would thought that. The fight happened. The very fight on that fated day. Okay, we are back to the philosophical dialogue with Shiro in the beginning of the game. What the? Wait, so that was Ren? Wait, that was Ren? But Ren have blue hair, and the boy have like dark hair. The hair color doesn't match. It can't be Ren. It should be blue color, if that would be the Ren. What? Doesn't make sense by the color perspective. The fight happened, the very fight on the fated day. He couldn't believe that his friend was just up and leaving him, moving forward while he was... It is actually about Shiro and Ren! What? Shiro killed his father, and they both covered it up. Wow, what a mess. What? Okay, this is new. What the hell? Did Ren ever told us that his father is dead or something? I think he just like said that... Oh no, wait, he said like his parents are dead, I think. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, I forgot. He said to us before that his parents are dead, and he wished to... If he would have a wish, he wanted to see them again. Something like that, right? There was like something like that in like one of the like previous episodes. At some point. Okay. I just didn't like thought about this. What? He was trying to bring the sealed truth to light by himself. So he had to stop him. He'd wanted to stop him. So in the end, it really had been self-preservation. He had been unable to let go of the present, where he and Kasumi happened to be on such a good terms. In the end, all had boiled down to that point alone. So was Kasumi that, like, his, like, quote-quote sister? Skeleton in the closet. Okay, you don't have to translate this, but why skeleton in the closet? Like, the father skeleton is in the closet or something? So is... Like... So is Kasumi, like, from this family that took care of Ren? That's how I understand this? Because they can get married if... I don't remember this. I will say, by the way, because this is the end of the episode. But... First choice. Wait, why do we have, like... Comment? Wait, what? What's the... What? Why does comment? Anyway... Okay, so we are going to have the episode about Ren past and Shiro past, it seems. So I don't remember correctly, it was like in the like very first few episodes, like we had like families, like trees and stuff like that. So like Kasumi can like marry, like get married with Ren if like they're like third, like cousin or something. I forgot how it works. Like I don't know how it works. But so he called her a sister back in the day, but she was not his sister really. Is Kasumi that girl that was like with this family? So she's not aware basically of that Ren and Shiro murdered her parents, or at least father. If that's the case, because I don't know, but still that confirms that Shiro, like Ren had a sister, at least. Well, that's what he called her. We didn't get any drop name, so I can assume it might be Kasumi and he just called her like that before. And now treats her as the childhood friend. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. Like, very interesting start to the next episode. I hope to learn more about this. I hope to learn more about Ren backstory, because it seems like Ren backstory is pretty actually freaking dark. Yeah. Huh. Wait, didn't Kasumi actually had that dream one time? When she was like, she cannot like handle the blood or something? I forgot, like it was like in the one of the previous episodes as well. Like when she started to remember what she did. And she was like, I cannot handle death or something like that. Like I said, like her mind cannot probably handle this, the truth. Maybe she referenced this past when the body of her father got discovered. It might be it. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you everyone for today. Thank you for joining, for watching this episode. So if you liked this episode, leave up a like. Dislike if you dislike it. You can subscribe if you want to subscribe. Check my Discord. You can also become a member if you want to support me that way and also have some perks that goes with it. So yeah, thank you everyone, and for the Pocket Watch is going out.